Welcome to Cocktails with Will. I'm your host, Will Woodington. I'm going to be walking you through the most iconic parts of our history here at Chicken Cock Whiskey. Today I'm going to be transporting you back to the era of Prohibition, a time when whiskey wasn't just a drink, it was a statement. During the Roaring 20s, there were only a handful of distillers here in the United States who had medicinal permits to make whiskey legally. That meant that there were a lot of counterfeiters and bootleggers. One of the most prominent figures to pop up during Prohibition was a man named Sam Bronfman. Sam Bronfman started Distillers Corporation Limited in Montreal, Canada during the 1920s with the sole intention of producing as much booze as possible to fill the pipeline for bootleggers in America. He began producing Chicken Cock whiskey as a pure Canadian rye and bottling the pint in liter bottles inside of tin cans. You would then have to use a key to cut open these tins. That was to prevent the smugglers from tampering with the whiskey inside the bottle before it made its way to its final destination. These tin cans of Chicken Cock whiskey would then be shipped to an island off the coast of Newfoundland and then imported into the eastern seaboard of America, where they would show up at the most famous speakeasies across the nation. The most famous of all was the Cotton Club situated in Harlem, New York, home to the most famous jazz musicians of the day, including Duke Ellington, Cap Calloway, Ella Fitzgerald, and Louis Armstrong. The Cotton Club is home to not just amazing jazz music, but also great whiskey. Chicken Cock whiskey, Duke Ellington recalls, was the house whiskey at the Cotton Club. It was rumored to cost about $10 to $14 a pint, and Duke remembers the iconic tin that it came in. This is an amazing piece of our history and one we can never forget. And it's also amazing because we took the exact bottle design from this era, including the chicken wire found on the outside of our bottles like our Kentucky Straight Bourbon, Small Batch, Rye, and others, as well as the tin can factor, and implemented that into many of our products that we make today, paying homage to the famous old brand, one bottle at a time. Cheers.